So we have some trade management rules on how we take profits, partial, move to break even, and our loss limits. And these are important parts of our trading plan because they show us when to exit the market and obviously stop us from making rash decisions. And it keeps us consistent across each trade. So our loss limits, what I use is a max daily loss of 2%. So if I lose two trades, then I stop trading for the day and then come back the next day. If I lose 5% in a week, so this is 5% consecutively, then I stop trading for the week. And this stops me from, well, if it's a bad week in the market, then you want to come back the next week and hopefully the conditions have improved. Profit targets. So pro trend, I take my profits. So this is full profits at the 15-minute high or low, and that's a set rule I use. So counter trend, I always full TP at 5R, and that's because counter trend likes to play around a lot more, and you never know when it's going to reverse. So I like to take my profits at 5R and just bank that. So partials, when we're pro trends, I take 50% at 10R. And obviously you can adjust this, you can change it to whatever you like. So 30, 70, 80, whatever suits you. But I do 50% at 10R and leave the rest to run till full TP, which is at the high or low. And then I move my stop loss to break even at 5R. And obviously this is only pro trend because we're only targeting 5R for counter trend. So as soon as it gets 5R, I move my stop loss. Okay, so if we look at some examples, we're now on GU and we're looking at December. So we have this trade here, we've entered, we've had our change of character, taking the high and low of this inside bar. And now looking at our target, so the first target would be obviously 5R to move break even. So as soon as we hit 5R here, I move to break even. Then coming down, our second target is 10R, and that's where we move our stop loss. No, that's where we take partials. So I take 50% here. And then full TP is at this 15-minute low. So as you can see, we've had a breakdown here and we're in this 15-minute range. And this is the low of the range because we're pro trend, we take our profits here. So as you can see, we get into this trade here. Oh, another thing as well, because obviously this didn't hit profit, but we did take partials. So as you can see, we took partials at 10R here. So I'll only scale into a trade once I've taken partials. So if I haven't taken partials yet, I wouldn't have taken this trade. So if this only hit, say, 7R and then provided another opportunity, I wouldn't take it. Just because I need to see the partials taken. I don't want to expose myself to too many trades. I'd rather wait for partials then scaling. And that's just my way of doing it. Obviously you can scale in if you like. It's up to you. Base it on your plan. And yeah, as long as you break even, I don't see a problem with it. But that's just the way I do it. So as you can see, we get another entry here. We take the high here and take this low. And we enter at the extreme here, 50%. So first target, obviously 5R, move break even here. Second target is 10R here, which we hit. And then final target is the low of the range for 22R. And then as you can see, we do get another scale in opportunity. I think I forgot to mark the supply here. Oops. Okay, so we get another scaling opportunity. And this first one has hit partials, so I'm happy to take this one. And yep, same thing, pro trend, so we full TP at the low. And then all these hit full TP, first one for 19, second one for 22, third one for 17. So then after breaking the low of the range, we have a sort of a change of character to the upside. more of a supply fail here, and then we start a demand chain off of this extreme. So we see that the demand chain holds, and then on the 10th we get a change of character here off of the extreme demand. We enter here off of this sweep. This wick swept this low, so we enter there. And our target here, because we're counter trend to the 15-minute, we target 5R there. And as you can see, we run straight to target and full TP. And then I think there's one more. Okay, so we have a break of structure to the upside here. We break this 15-minute swing high. So now we're bullish. So any moves we take to the upside will be pro trend, and any shorts we make, we take our counter trend. So we tap into this demand here, and we get this very corrective move down. So to me, it looks like we're going to take these highs, this trendline liquidity. It doesn't really look like we're going to move down too aggressively. So I'm saying we could see this high run and then a continuation to the upside. So here I enter off of this demand chain. We get a change of character in London, and order goes here 50% of the extreme. And as you guessed, TP is at the pro trend high, and that's for 12R. So obviously 5R for break even, 10R for partials, and then full TP at the high of the range. So yeah, that's my trade management and what I do. So test this for yourselves, and obviously if you need to make any adjustments, make sure you test those thoroughly. This is what I've found to work for me. In the next video, we're going to be moving on to trading plan and looking at how we can implement this into our trading plan and have them set rules and how we can make our trading plan.